What up? What up, though? I said what up, good folks. I said what up, good people. Today we are going over the DCeased figs from DC Direct. Yes, sir. First in line right there. This Keeping It Real review. We're going to go over all of them at once, right? Pretty much everybody has the same body buck. All the males anyway have the same buck. So it shouldn't be hard. You've seen one male buck. You've seen them all. I'm only going to articulate one. So this review shouldn't. Whoa, hold on. Oh, I know what happened. I know what happened. Wait a minute. I know what happened. Bam. Yeah, I took this one out the package because I just couldn't wait. So, yeah. Let's open up these bad boys and girl and see what they really about. Booyaka shots! Yeah, man. Better hit these bad boys with a hot blow dryer. I tried to warn you. If anybody's seen my last review of this DCeased line, you know I learned my lesson. I hope you learn yours. Real talk. I ain't even playing. Hit these bad boys with a hot air dryer. If you don't got a hot air dryer in your house, definitely soak them in some hot water before you begin to move any of these joints. Trying to tell you now, better know like I know. I suffered 2 breaks on the last video. I ain't messing with these figs no more. Daggone it, $24.99 plus tax. Better do what you can. I'm just saying. Yeah. Backside too. Backside too, daggone. Hit the backside. Just like cooking meat. You don't cook one side, cook the other side. You feel me? Alright, we all finished under the hair dryer. Everybody's joints move nice and great. And here we are. Let's kick it off now the way it needs to be kicked off by going over each one. Red hood. Ooh, my, that is gruesome. Yes, sir. But oh, so vicious. Look at that. Loving the detail on his jacket. And he does come with pistols, y'all. He does come with pistols. I guess right before, well, these things have been sitting in the warehouse quite a while. And McFarlane decided to just go ahead and have them to stop sitting and go ahead and release them. So that's pretty cool that he decided to do that, since he does have the DC master license. I think that was real cool of Todd. So he gained a couple of points from me on that one. But it's pretty cool how he got the blood on the jacket and the hands and the fingertips, and this face sculpt is insane. But let's take a look at Robin here, and he has some blood like on his leg there, upper thigh. It's pretty cool. Everybody has, well, no, Nightwing does not have peg holes at the bottom of his feet, but he does have blood right here on his chest and his forearm, along with his hands. Same thing here. Face sculpt. Gruesome. Woo! Man, this man almost got scalped. Look at it. That is gruesome, man. Man got a gash. My man, somebody put a part in his head, boy, trying to take his wig off. Boy, yee! This is crazy. These face sculpts are to die for, and they did die for it. product stamp or whatever on the back of the leg. Pretty cool indeed. Let's take a look at Batgirl here. Batgirl's bloodied up. Look at that face sculpt. Barbara Gordon, what happened to you, Barbara? Barbara! No, Barbara! She is done for. That face sculpt is crazy though. That's so vicious. Look at the one eye closed, got the bloodied up mouth. Yikes! Got the blood on the hands here. Whatever wall she touched, she leaving fingerprints, blood prints, and she got gloves on. That's dope, man. That is real dope. Got blood on the knee, boots. She does have peg holes at the bottom of her feet. Cape is nice and pliable, right? Pretty dope. Pretty dope indeed. Daggone Nightwing that fell over there. It's all good. It's all good. Look at my man Slade Wilson, aka Death Stroke. My man got an eye missing on us, boy. Yay, God, dog, Slade, not Slade, what? I'm telling you guys, this comic run was something special. I mean, it really was. Like, they did a bang up job. If you think these figs look dope, oh my goodness, you are in for a treat. Look, the thing is, you ain't got to be a reader these days. You can look up the actual comic here on YouTube. It's called DCeased, right? And boy, I'm telling you, you are in for a treat. That, you will be glued in. Because the story, the writing is so good. Keeps you locked in so good. He got his pliable bandanas here as well. So that's really nice. Really, really nice. No peg holes at the bottom of his feet. Very good. No weapon though. No weapon for Slade. I tell you what, in the comic, in the story, he ran out of bullets. So he actually ended up throwing his guns. So it makes sense for him not to have guns. So pretty cool indeed. Let's see here. So what we're going to do, we're going to just go over an articulation for just one of these guys, and we're going to pick my favorites. Red Hood. This is my favorite fig right here. Like, out of everybody, he's whew, man, there's something about this there's something about this helmet, man. That finish, that red and that finish on that helmet is just, oof, man, that thing is vicious, boy. So for sure. So we'll stand them straight up real quick. I mean, you guys already can see what type of articulation they do have because I have them posed, but at the same time, hey, let's just run it. So hold up. I tell you what we'll do. Let's back my camera up just a little bit to give a better view. About like that there. Cool. All right, so for starters, he can look from side to side, and you can almost get to 360. The reason why you can't really get it, I mean, you probably could if you forced the issue. Yeah, there you go. You can. I'm kind of leery with these figs, guys, because remember, I don't know if anybody's seen my last review, but they broke on me. 2 of them in the same review. Boy, I was hot. So yeah, but it does get 360. He can look up about this much here. So that's pretty good. His line of sight is looking up, and he can look down pretty good amount. Line of sight is looking down. So that's cool. And they do get tilt. And that's good that they actually do get tilt, because, you know, to have some expressions with the zombie and tilt the head, that's pretty cool. So the arms do come up 90 degrees. And when I'm going over this fig, this goes for more than 90 degrees, sorry. This goes for both of the male bucks, all of the male bucks, to be honest with you. So 90 degrees he does get. You can rotate 360 degrees around, and you do have double joints, and they do work very well. And you do have a hinge on this wrist, and it hinges back, and you can't get 360, of course. And you can also take out their hands. So if you wanted to switch the hands out, this is what the peg looks like. Very small looking peg there. So they do come out. And he does come back a really good amount. He leans back a really good amount. And he does crunch forward about this much here. And you can rotate at the waist, and that works really good. Also, his legs kick up, and they do come up 90 degrees, so this is pretty good. And they come back a decent amount. Also, every fig here has thigh cut, right? And double jointed knees. Also, boot swivel. Nice. Like I always say, if they got a boot, they should have boot swivel. He got boots on and a shin guard, so that's pretty cool. His leg can, his foot can point forward that much, and it's on a universal peg. So if you turn it a certain way, you know, you can get other type of rotations and articulation. But he does have a great ankle pivot, as you can see there. And this one is a great one for sure. Okay, now for his weapons, you can actually put them in his hand. So that's pretty cool. Even though his hands are, you know, making a claw-like, you can fit the pistol grip. Sorry, I'm off camera. You can fit the pistol grip and his finger in his hand. I mean, you know, if you want, he can shoot. You know, if you want your zombie to shoot. But I'm going to tell you, in the comics, the zombies did not shoot. They was just after you. You know what I mean? So to have him shooting, I mean, you know, it's your fig. You can have him do whatever the hell you want him to do. You know, sometimes your zombies shoot. You know what I'm saying? These are figs, so anything is up to your imagination. Don't let what the comic dictate stop you from putting in your production shots. You know what I mean? I know you go into some groups and they're like, "Oh, he's a zombie. He's not supposed to shoot." So what? It's my shot. If I want my zombie to shoot, I want my zombie to shoot. Because let me tell you, other characters in this storyline, they still had their powers. Like Superman, Flash, he could still run fast even though he was a zombie, and they still had their powers. So if you want your Red Hood to be able to shoot, daggone it, it's your Red Hood. He's going to be able to shoot because it's your imagination. All right. So that is the articulation for the males. Every single male has that type of articulation. So we understand and we are clear. There's nothing different. Like I said before, it's the same buck. Nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to be different. No type of articulation is going to be, you know, oh, this is this figure, so the articulation is going to be different. No, trust me, it's the same buck. I'm not going to nickel and dime you and do one review per figure. That's why I decided to knock them all out just like this. That way it can all be taken care of and we can just move on with our lives. Just being honest. All right, so as far as Batgirl is concerned, her articulation is a little different because she doesn't have the same torso as the guys. So her torso can only move back this much, and they can go forward that much. It can go forward that much. Her head can swivel 360 degrees around. She can look up a little bit, but it is hindered by the hair. So there you have that. She can look down a pretty decent amount there. Arms definitely go up to 90, if not beyond, but I'm not willing to do it. Rotation, double joints, all that stuff, you know, hinge, you know, she does have a thigh cut. Now, yeah, okay, I was about to say mine's is locked even if I heated it up. This is some BS, but yeah, she does have a thigh cut. If you move that thigh around, though, you will break up the sculpt. So fair warning, you know what I mean? But shouldn't be too bad. Double jointed knee, of course, she can point her toe forward like this. Ooh, take it slow. That's oh man, I'm nervous, boy. I'm nervous, boy. I'm scared to death. I'm scared to look. I'm shook ones. All right. Okay, so she does. If you remember that cut, you're OG. All right, so if you see here, she does have a boot swivel. Even though her boot stops right here, still she has a swing swivel. So that's pretty dope that they decided to incorporate that with old Barbara Gordon. But yeah, this is a really nice offering, and definitely this is a great one indeed from DC Collectibles, DC Direct. I'm sorry, I think it's DC Direct. Yeah. DC Direct. So indeed, so next we'll go over size comparison, and we'll do ladies first and then guys. So let's see, Batgirl stands at, here we go, 6.5 inches even. All right, 6.5 inch Batgirl. Let's see who she scales with. You may or may not have these figs, but you will get a better understanding of who she can scale with and who she don't. All right, here she is. Next is Jennifer Waters, aka She-Hulk, to the left, also by Marvel Legends. So this is a pretty tall figure. Also by Marvel Legends. To the right, we have Tigra. Beautiful ladies up there, beautiful female bucks. All right, now we have Supergirl to the left. She's from DC Icons, and then also Supergirl to the right. DC Direct, also from the DCeased line, but I believe this Supergirl to the right, this Supergirl to the right from the DCeased line, she's wave 2. What we are reviewing right now is wave 3. I'm sorry, I apologize. I didn't say that in the beginning. This is wave 3 of the DC DCeased line. My bad. All right, now for the male size comparison, we will be using Slade Wilson here. All right, now Slade stands at 7 inches even, and even 7 inches, even Stevens. All right, so here we have none other than Phantom. He's from NECA, and we also have John Jones, Martian Manhunter, and he is by McFarlane. All right, now we have out here on the left, we have Flash. He is also by McFarlane Toys, and we have a NECA Gargoyle to the right. All right, here we go. DC Collectibles, all up here. Well, no, except for the DC Direct in the middle, but I do believe they share the Collectibles brand as well. But anyway, DC Collectibles to the left, Red Hood. I believe this was Arkham Knight. Man, it's 3 of them, and it was a long time ago, so bear with me. Correct me in the comments, I don't care. It is what it is. It's hard to remember a lot of things. To the right, we have Anarchy. Yes, from DC Collectibles. He's from Arkham Origins, I believe. So yeah, these scale pretty good together. All right, so that's going to do it here, folks, for wave 3 of the DCeased. And I forgot to mention, and hold on, folks, Unkillables. The DCeased and the Unkillables, right? So the difference is 2 of these boxes are labeled Unkillables because it's a separate story from the DCeased actual comic, right? So the Unkillables is its own separate thing, but it is the same thing. A little confusing, but they called it different, right? It's a little mini series. So that's gonna do it, folks. I gotta give everything. I'm rating these figures all together, so all together I give this whole wave a 8.5 out of 10. It is a great wave. The face sculpts are absolutely perfect. I wish it was a little bit more ab crunch forward as far as Batgirl is concerned. I'm not really too hung up on, you know, Deathstroke not having a gun. They kept it pretty accurate as far as that is concerned. To be honest, I got no reason not to give it a 9. This is a pretty good solid wave. The articulation is great. The fun factor is there. I do have to deduct a little bit of points because sometimes the balance can be a little bit tricky to balance on those balls. So like I said, no figure is perfect. It's only perfect to the person that it is in the hand. Let me say that again. No figure is perfect, but it is perfect to whoever is holding it. How about that? So I hope you've enjoyed. I hope I made your decision easy to get or not to get this wave. It's been your boy Plastic Addict. Collect what you love what you collect. Be patient with yourself, be patient with your hunts, and if you're patient enough, even an egg can and well-grown legs. It's your boy Plastic Addict signing out. Plastic Addict out. All right, here it is by special request by a fella on Instagram. He said, Plastic, can you please show all 3 deceased waves together? Here you go, fella. All 3 complete and finalized. And oh boy, do they look good together. Let's walk you through it. So wave 3 here, what will I review today? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wave 1 is in the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. And wave 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wave 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wave 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wave 2. Yes, indeed.